Is Rebecca Steiner, and I am supposed to read and analyze previous portfolios that have received high scores. 6 scores from 2 readers. Our task this week is to just read all the portfolios and figure out why they received such high scores. We have to use the same scoring criteria that the audience does and analyze the 2 portfolios by discussing how each excelled in the 6 categories of the criteria. So the 6 categories would be response to task, quality and clarity of thought, organization, development and support, research, control of language, and grammar usage mechanics. So I was reading over this and I noticed that they have sources. Howasher, all 642. Digital technology plays an increasing important role in our 21st century society, thus requiring digital literacy in the classroom, the workplace, and the social environment. I could see how they have 3 different topics: the classroom, the workplace, and the social environment. I could already tell by reading over this essay that it has a lot of good key points about digital literacy. Also, all the sources are put in great, and they aren't copying and pasting things. They're actually writing their the research they have found into their own words, which is also a plus. It's lengthy, but keeps the reader interested throughout the whole essay. I did good on the citing at the bottom. I read over the whole thing, and Lynn has really good points. She talks about how, her, actually, they're talking about, like, the mother, and it also explains how her mother experiences with the change of technology over the years. Computers were not in Lynn's high school years and college years. She started her second job when with finally using technology in the United States and an entertainment company called Lipman Entertainment. The music business, also in the essay, she explains how they had ideal gateways for to utilize the latest computer technology of the early 80s. Schools are not the only way, the gateway for people to use digital literacy. When Lynn was supposed to be sleeping, she was reading, and that's how she realized she should be a member of the digital literate workforce. Explains how the internet can be very useful in many ways and how digital literacy is, in general, very useful. The 3, I already said how 3 main ideas are very well structured. It is very pursuing, especially in the first paragraph. It's very well written. If you could, we scroll down to the end. No, this is a new multitasking in the digital age. This essay also was very well written. They have great sources, and I could tell why they got great scores from other readers that have read the essay. Also, they have a great works cited page. Everything is written out completely amazing. Then we're going to go into, if I can go up, you want to go portfolio. Oops. Now we're in Portfolio 2. Portfolio 2 had very interesting stuff. Just like the first portfolio essays, the effects of digital technology on those who use it, it was a very well structured essay. You could see how it is nice and lengthy. They have sources. They did not just take words and copy and paste on here. You could tell that it's their own work. Everything they talk about with the effects of digital technology is very clear and to the point. I know it's lengthy, but you really do get all the information out of all of these essays, or all these paragraphs and all these essays. Also, they have a really nice Works Cited page, which is great. And then we have this second essay, which is Learning Principles Within Video Games. Also, once again, they have a great lengthy paragraph with great sources. As you can see right here, Good Video Games 34. It's not, they looked up information about that and made sure they wrote it in their own words, but also put a source, which is always great. We have the very long essay, which is also nice, and they have a great Works Cited page at the end with a whole bunch of, you can see that they have more than 4 Works Cited, so that's great. They went over and above, and so I feel like all these essays were really well structured, and I feel like they deserved a high score because they really worked to achieve this grade. So that's all I would really have to say.